Was it ladylike behaviour? Was it? Was that ladylike? Hello, beautifuls. Bienvenue, willkommen, back to my Chanel. Oh, that was a bit different, wasn't it, Biscuit? And welcome, my lovelies, to the finale of Ladette to Ladouage here on the Chanel today.
Well, yes.
What a season it's been. What a bizarre and cruel and kind of hateful show and season this season of Ladette to Lady has been. Honestly, I was a little bit apprehensive about starting this journey because I knew it was going to be filled with misogyny and filled with just the worst tropes in reality TV you could ever imagine. We're on the final today, and I don't know what these girls are going to get. What do they win? Do they win money? No. Do they win fortune? No. Do they win titles? No. Do they win, I don't know, a piece of land in which they can call themselves a lady from?
I'm a lady.
You've yawned 19 times in the beginning section of this video, Biscuit. Are you that tired? Are you that sort? Oh, there we go again. Oh. You know it's the afternoon. You know you could be alive and awake and excitable.
Yeah, but I just don't care, girls.
Honestly, this show was kind of shocking to watch here on the Chanel. I didn't expect it to be quite as misogynistic and quite as hateful as it was. I do feel that a lot of it has been kind of misplaced in a way. It's kind of like, we've often asked the questions, why are these girls being treated almost like they're going to become servants in a wealthy person's household rather than actually a lady of the manor?
It's because they're terrible.
And you know what? You guys are picking up on so much more stuff in the comments than I am when I'm actually watching it as it's live, technically. Live, Mr. Biscuit. Yeah. One of those things is, why are they wearing corsets to parties? It would be the same as wearing lingerie to a dinner party. Unless it's that sort of party.
I'm a slut, Doug.
You shouldn't really be wearing corsets like that because those are undergarments, technically. It'd be like wearing, Calvin Klein jockstrap at the neighbour's high tea.
Your dogs are gay.
I mean, I wouldn't mind. So, my little biscuit, do you want to sit on your pillow? I can see you're getting very tired of my nonsense already, and we've just started. Would you like that?
Yes, please.
I am absolutely covered in fluff. He's still shedding. It's lovely. I love it so much. Why did I get a blonde dog? Don't ask me.
You're a mess, woman.
So, my lovelies, one of the top comments in the last episode of Ladette to Lady is by... In order to pronounce it correctly, you'd have to cut out your tongue. Sunscreen Queen, and they say it's ladylike to get plastered at dinner parties, but God forbid you get drunk in a bar. Honestly, completely correct. In the last episode, we saw Lizard get absolutely, blind drunk, and then...
She's dead.
And then she ended up insulting poor Claire in front of that polo player that also does something to do with King Charles. I forget now. That was unimportant. The point of it was that she was like, she's a slut and she's very drunk. You just don't bring up those sorts of things at a dinner party when you're trying to demonstrate what decorum and elegance is. Now, I am partial to a piece of drama, but you don't cause a scene at a dinner party. That's unladylike behaviour as far as I'm concerned. But there we go. Maybe that is ladylike. Maybe I'm the one who's wrong all along. Highly doubtful.
She's kind, she's humble.
So, my lovelies, are you excited? Are you ready? Be prepared for the most illustrious misogynistic nonsense you've ever seen in your life. Get your beverages at the ready. Today I am on the Poupsoilier Max, drunk from the skull of my enemies, because... I don't know, I think it's quite fitting in a farmhouse manner.
Humble.
Pop your hanger right into your little Ladette to Lady hole. And let's watch Ladette to Lady, Season 1, the final episode. What is it, Episode 5? Episode 5, my loves. What are they going to win? We don't know. Who's going to win what? We don't even know that. What's actually the point of this entire series? Questionable. Da-da-da. Oh, she spills it down her boobage. I never noticed that before. Oh, Blumwage. Oh, yes, Jess went last week, didn't she? Be careful, girls. Don't spill your water, or you won't ever be a lady. That's how the fairy tale goes. Or collisions. Ladette to Ladouage. Right, off we go. Who's gonna win the pageant?
It's the last week of term at Eggleston Hall Finishing School.
Rainbow.
In a few days' time, the course will come to a spectacular climax as Michelle, Claire, Rachel and Hayley are about to discover.
Die. Right, what is it? Quiet.
Today we present to you the
Diploma
girls
day. Oh my goodness me, they all get a degree. She's got a BTEC.
Today we present to you the girls we have successfully transformed.
What does it say? Welcome to Diploma Day at Eggleston Huage, finishing school for the young women. Today marks the end of a rigorous 5-week curriculum during which 10 of Britain's most notorious Ladettes received the highest standard of training in the social and domestic arts. Did they, though? Emphasis on domestic arts, I feel like. Several girls failed to achieve the high standards expected at Eggleston and were invited to leave, shot on sight. Today we present to you the girls we have successfully transformed from Ladettes into ladies, the girls we are proud to call Eggleston blah blah blah. I can't see that.
We are proud to call Eggleston graduates.
Eggleston graduate. Okay, well, what does that mean in the real world? Absolutely nothing.
All got this far, honestly.
Well, yeah, I'm honestly surprised that they kept Michelle the gas fitter in, pronouns gas and fitter, because at one point they were like, oh, you are quite old, aren't you? Quite an old girl. Oh, the old girl, yeah, she ain't what she used to be.
Well, yes.
She's dead.
Which is kind of strange, because I actually think that Michelle in this is younger than me, so I feel like there's odd, like, what are the criteria? Like, why can't a 32-year-old, or was she 34? She might have been 32 or 34 at the time of filming. Why can't she be a lady? Just because you're like, nah. Doesn't make any sense. I feel like anyone can be a lady if they wish.
Berries and cream. Oh, hurrah!
The true agenda.
Graduation day, they will be judged on everything they've learned at Eggleston Hall.
Right, make sure
Cookery,
you get all that
flower
oasis.
arranging.
Oh, judging of gâteau and flower arrangements. Are they arranging gâteaux? Is this part of being a lady? You're like, look at my gorgeous bouquet of gâteau.
Beautiful.
Oh, it's exhausting, isn't it? I'm going to give myself some sort of like breakdown if I keep talking like this. The arrival of guests, the welcome speech by the vice principale. Have you just seen what I've seen? A fashion show, girls! Dead now.
Deranged.
Making, deportment, and elocution.
Deportment.
The girls know there's a...
Isn't that a bit Suella Braverman?
And elocution. The
Electrocution.
girls know there's a prize,
Electrocution.
but have no idea it's a sports car worth over £20,000.
Wait, what?
Girls know there's a prize, but have no idea it's a sports car worth over £20,000.
I'm sorry. When is there a sports car? Why? Okay, so the prize they win is a over £20,000 sports car. Oh, I hope Michelle gets it. Could you imagine her being like, I'm a gas fitter, but I do arrive in my sports car, because I'm that sort. Right, who was driving that? I've got 1 pixel. Right,
As
here we
a
go.
highlight of the graduation show, the girls will model ball gowns.
Ball goons. Right.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, a nice
But
red.
first, they
Oh, I'm
have
sure
to-
they'll be like, ready for the halls.
Are you a whore, Michelle? Are you a little gas-fitting whore? Get out!
Unacceptable!
So I've got some new fluffy slippers, and I just put my foot on it, and I thought I kicked Biscuit by accident. Small heart attack.
Make them.
Oh, a royal... Oh, they have to
Now
make
then.
them.
At the end of the week, as you know, there is a fashion show. And in the fashion show,
Janice
you
Dickinson
are
will berate
wearing
you.
the things that you have made.
Oh, she's
in
got a bumpage on one
dressmaking.
side.
Yes, you are.
Oh.
You are wearing your French knickers
Oh, dear.
and your camisole.
French knickers and a camisole, you slut.
Daytime tweed with an evening chiffon.
French knickers and a camisole. Okay, sure.
And
Trini
you
will
are
be
wearing
pleased.
your corsets and you are wearing your ball gown.
Right.
Can I be booked in for liposuction, please?
Oh.
Michelle has come a long way in the last 4 weeks. The gas fitter has...
There we go, see, every week. Gas-fitting Michelle.
Like a lady.
Gassy woman.
At work could see me now.
At the country house weekend, she charmed her host.
Oh, yeah, but he was a weirdo, wasn't he?
And last week, a corset worked wonders on her figure.
But this is wearing your inner garments out. Who's that woman? Hello, lady.
Her demeanour
She wasn't wearing
still
a
lets her
corset.
down.
Bollocks to it. I want to be a lady. And to be
Relatable.
treated like a lady, you have to act like a lady.
I can't walk around like a navvy and eat like a pig and expect it to be taken to decent restaurants.
Kind of a loaded sentence, isn't it? But I do sort of agree. There is a level of social awareness and social etiquette. If you want to be in a fancy restaurant, the likeliness is it's not going to be all you can eat ribs, is it? So the likeliness is you will need to know how to use like certain types of forks, how to order certain types of food, how to prepare a lobster if it arrives at your table. I can understand there are all these things that you don't necessarily learn if you aren't already in an environment that just teaches you as you go along. Like, most of these women, in fact, probably all of these women, maybe except for... Oh, I can't remember her name, but she had blonde hair and they took it deeper. Her father had quite a posh accent and it sounded like maybe she was from, like, middle class? Maybe upper middle class, perhaps? I feel like most of these women are from working class backgrounds, and not necessarily, there's always exceptions to the rules, of course there are, not necessarily are you going to understand that, like, how to shuck a snail in a fancy French restaurant, for example. So, you know, I can understand that.
Acting like a lady at
Private!
Everston Hall is one thing, but the staff want to know if the girls can behave like ladies in the real world.
Right. So
And
what are they going
Vice
to do?
Principal Rosemary Schrager has devised a cunning plan.
Oh my god, she's the vice principal. I didn't actually realise that she's the vice principal. I thought she was just a problem.
To find out.
Hi, girl.
Hello! Today you're going to die!
Yes. You're going off to the pub.
All right.
All
Right.
Now, enjoy, behave,
Yes.
and have a good time.
Thank you.
All right? Okay, see you later.
Thank you, bye-bye.
I'm going to have total self-control tonight and just...
Once again, a heavy alcohol-induced environment. They've gone to this pub, what, every episode in this entire series, but they're trying to make it also out to be like, no, don't go to the pub. No, not only sluts go to the pub. Are you a slut, Mary?
Mary loves dick.
But then they keep sending them to the pub. This challenge is meant to be like, are you a lady in the real world? But we're going to send you to the pub you've already been to every week so far. Like, so what's different about this time?
Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
And also, poor Claire, she's had a real struggle with alcohol throughout this entire show, and they just keep forcing her into situations where she's got to interact with drunk people constantly. Imagine if you exchanged alcohol for any sort of, like, illicit substance, let's say an opium den. You'd be like,
Oh, Claire, we are taking you to the opium den, but don't be tempted by any opium.
like, stop.
have a couple.
Okay.
Good.
Right, she wants to just have a couple. Oh, here we go.
Claire
Right, the
has reached the
montage.
final week by the skin of her teeth. She has let herself down repeatedly in wine appreciation,
I did not want to spit that out because it was absolutely fantastic.
This is very
at the country house
unfun
weekend,
to watch. Oh, those men! I forgot about those men. I wonder if we'll see those men tonight at the Diploma gathering. Oh, she kissed a
She said she'll
boy,
have
didn't
sex with
she?
anybody. Anybody. Once she's got a drink in her mouth, she'll have sex with anyone.
That's not what she
but
said.
now she seems to have turned a corner. At the dinner dance, she managed the bar without touching a drop.
I'm buzzing on a natural adrenaline. I'm on a high and I've not been drinking and it's like absolutely amazing.
So, I do actually want to point something out here. I don't mean to ever be like, oh my god, this person is lying to you, but I rewatched a little bit of this section after this video had gone live, and I was like, and she says, oh, I haven't touched a drop of alcohol. The production is saying like, oh, she hasn't done a drop of alcohol. Narrator's even done that. Does she sound here like she hasn't had any alcohol compared to how we're going to hear her throughout the rest of this episode? This, to me, she could be tired from the party, you know, socialising does make you tired, it uses up your brain power, blah, blah, blah. She sounds like she has had a drop or two. I'm never going to accuse someone of lying, but the idea of seeing someone just go completely stone cold and be absolutely fine from potentially an unhealthy relationship with a substance doesn't usually happen, so...
I'm buzzing on a natural adrenaline. I'm on a high and I've not been drinking and it's like absolutely amazing. No.
I feel like she might have had some alcohol there, because listen to her here.
Oh, I'm in the last week. I'm not going to... No, that's it. I've been...
She sounds a lot more with it here than she did in that little bit there. I don't know. Just calling into question some of the ethics, perhaps, behind this show, because if she had have had a drop of alcohol, it might have been a storyline where they've gone,
Well, she couldn't be trusted and she's gone home.
Or they might have made it out to be like,
Well, the ladies of Eccleston Hall said you don't drink alcohol, and then she didn't, so now she's cured.
Like, I don't know, it could have gone either which way, couldn't it?
Given my chances and I've gained their respect and I'm not going to lose
And I
that.
promise not to give anyone any shots.
But this week, Rosemary Schrager is going to come to the pub and see for herself whether or not the girls are behaving like ladies.
Right, so it's a
This
covert
time,
spy.
it's a test. We're trying to see if our experiment has worked to try and make them become ladies, whether they have, whether they can actually hold off and actually say no, whether the values we put forward to them, whether it's worked or not.
A bottle of champagne is a good start, and Hayley, who has a cold, is drinking orange juice.
Surviving.
Okay, so she's not having any... She has a cold.
But old habits die hard, especially for Claire.
Here comes our cocktails. Well done, girlies.
Oh dear. Who's this man in the England shirt? Oh no, it's all gonna go wrong, isn't it? And Rosemary's gonna be like, yoo-hoo! Oh dear. Wait, is that porn star martinis? Shots of something, followed by beers. Who's that man? Who is this child with them? Oh no.
That was a cocktail.
Then something completely unexpected happens. A group of men arrive, including Chris, the lad Claire snogged last week.
Oh dear. Oh no. If
Claire
this group of men approached me in a bar, A, I'd eat them all alive, but B, I would be like, no. My goodness, I forgot about ramen noodle hair. That was the trend, wasn't it? What, is it Justin Timberlake? Ramen noodle hair? This style? Like nowadays we have the curly bouffant with the short sides that every boy has. But back then, it was the ramen noodle hair.
Last week.
Oh, recognise anyone?
Oh, your face! Yeah! Stop it! Stop being naughty! Stop it!
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Oh dear.
I'm coming.
Oh, this is a very casual...
No,
I said that like it was a bad thing. It's not. I just mean as in like football shirts in a pub environment to me are like, no, I'm not going to drink in this establishment because I often experience some kind of negativity when men are very football... I was going to say induced. Inclined, is that the word? Just very football.
Yes, I can remember Chris. I can remember Chris.
They're all reformed ladies now, so
Oh, they're getting disapproving.
We're coming in for 20 minutes. Yeah, taxi's coming at 10, I'm afraid.
But their taxi has already arrived, bringing Rosemary Schrager with it.
Oh dear. She's going to be like, how dare you! Oh.
Of course they are. They're perfect
Oh
gentlemen.
dear.
Do you know what, mate?
A peeping Tom.
Deep-rooted
A peeping
to men
Rosemary.
like this.
Oh, there she is. Oh dear.
7, 9.
See, this is the point. This is what they wanted to catch them in the act. Oh, is she giving them her number? Well, it could be true love. You never know, do you?
Stand back, you fool!
But also, they wanted to catch them in the act here. They wanted to kind of dangle alcohol in front of them and be like, look, you're going to be a problem, aren't you?
Yes!
I can't condone that, what's the word, like unethical behaviour from a production crew. I will never be like, oh yeah, this is fine. This is how it was. This is fine, because it's not. It's not fine, Rosemary!
7, 6.
Well, I've just
5,
seen Claire
4.
surrounded by at least, it looks like about 5 men. I cannot see Hayley, I cannot see Michelle, and I cannot see Rachel. So she's literally surrounded. She's having a ball.
Nice one! Nice one, son! Nice one! Bye-bye, let's have another. I need a drink.
Tequila.
But now she's... Wait, hang on. They've got some continuity going on here in terms of the footage we're seeing. So, she's here, that guy is on the right, and then we've got... I've watched this for 5 episodes and I can't remember her pissing name. What's her name? What is her name? Lady. Who are you? Blonde woman.
It's Rachel.
The lady drinking the Smirnoff Ice. So she's on that side. The guy is on that side. If we go back, look. She's over here, surrounded by all these men, but we're led to believe that she's like in this conversation and then back again and then this conversation. I just don't think...
I need a drink.
Like...
Tequila.
No.
Stand a point.
She's fuming, look. Fuming. Fuming. they just like act shots outside so we can get some clips in for B-roll? Oh dear. Okay. Well, she did say she was only going to have 1 or 2, but you have put her in a full position where she is weakened. Oh dear.
Do it again!
It was very fizzy, and it went down the wrong pipe. That's mine, that's it. I won! Shame on you!
The following morning,
gonna
Claire
have
has no idea how badly she let herself down at the pub, or that she was seen by Mrs. Schrager.
Oh, right. So, well, how did Rosemary get back then if the taxi already arrived? She teleported.
How dare you?
Sorry, excuse me. Sorry. Yeah, I was a bit tipsy last night, but it was the lads though. They was like, he was challenging you on the drink down in a pint. I was like, I can't do it. I'm not allowed. No. They egged me and egged me, and then I was like, all right, just find me a challenger.
Oh dear.
And I beat him.
I mean,
I have to tell Mrs. Schrager.
it's hard because, like, you should be in control of your own actions, but I also understand that when you change the way your brain works through taking a mind-altering substance, like alcohol, then of course you're not going to behave as you usually would. This is a huge part about why I no longer drink. I am now over 18 months sober, and I don't miss alcohol, and I certainly do not miss this feeling the next day of, like, there's actually a word for it now, hangxiety, which I think actually takes the sting out of it, because it's not just like, oh, I'm a bit nervous about what I did last night. No, it's actually like my behaviour was embarrassing. I'm embarrassed, and I actually feel a bit shameful about it. And more often than not, towards the end of my like drinking career, I would feel embarrassed waking up, and the hangovers just aren't worth it. Like, now that I'm in my mid-30s, 3-day hangovers? No, thank you. No time.
Beaten. I have to tell Mrs. Schrager because she'd be so impressed.
Your sister will be impressed. By what?
And she's about to get her chance.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Why's my eye on fire? Quickly, Rosemary! She's gonna get you, girls!
Would you please make your way down to the hall?
Oh dear.
Now.
Oh dear. Working on their clothes whilst hungover. Awful. Oh no, she's gonna get expelled!
Girls, did you have a good evening at the pub last night?
Yes.
Claire, did you have a good evening at the pub last night?
Yes, I did.
Oh,
Anything you want to
the
tell me
nun.
about?
No, there's nothing.
Any of you drink a little bit too much at all, or?
No, we all drunk about the same, really.
The pub landlord was being very generous, and we had
to drink the Baileys ones.
Excuse me.
Mm.
Claire.
Yes.
Last night was a test.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the test, Claire, for you.
Yes.
Because, quite frankly, you have been drunk every single week.
It was a test for Claire, and the test was, can she abstain from alcohol? Clearly she can't, therefore, problem, you know? But she's just said there, you were like, these were tests, you've been drunk every single week. So last week at the party, when she said, I haven't touched a drop, does that mean that Rosemary actually knew that she was? Is there a further storyline happening behind the scenes?
I could not believe it.
Investigations required.
Hello? Because, quite frankly, you have been drunk every single week.
Yes.
Last night, I went and had a look, and I watched you through the window. I watched you take beer. I watched you sing with the boys. I watched you give phone numbers out. I watched you.
But that's
and I'm
not...
incredibly disappointed.
Okay. But can I just say, I only...
No, Claire, you can't.
Okay.
Now, you have been drunk every week in various situations since you've been here. And we run a very strict finishing school here. And it is with great sadness I have to, at this point, invite you to leave.
Oh, gag to the punch walls! Yeah! Oh no. Oh look. Oh dear. Oh, pipped at the pipe. What'd you say? Piped at the pipe.
It just f***s me off.
We have given of our best to that child.
Mm-hmm. Child? She's not a
and
child.
She's let us down and herself. And then she makes it even worse by last Saturday proving to herself and to us that she was able to not drink.
It's just.
Oh, the way this woman speaks, I get exhausted just listening to her. This is a very difficult situation because I do think wholeheartedly Claire has a problem with alcohol, and I don't think that this environment and the way that production is set up to put her constantly battling that thing of like, I know I shouldn't drink because I'm going to affect my chances here at this competition, but she has a problem and the other girls don't, so she's at a disadvantage here, and they're doing it fully for this TV moment, this drama. This is what the whole reason, what it was. Even Rosemary said this was a test for you, Claire. And she's failed that test, so now they're like, well, you failed the test, girls. In fact, she didn't say it like that. She was like, well, she has failed herself, and both of us. Like, I can't bear it anymore.
Unfair because everybody had the same amount of drink. We all behaved, and I'm just getting victimised yet again.
This is the least she's drunk that we have all drunk since we went out.
Was it ladylike behaviour?
Oh gosh, no. Was it ladylike behaviour? Was it? Was that ladylike? Is giving your number out not ladylike behaviour? It's not like this was a different man that she... I don't know, she's met this man twice, like, if she liked him, why not give her number out? Is that unladylike behaviour? In this situation, do they just expect to be, like, snatched by a royal? Like, I don't understand. No, it's odd, isn't it? Goodbye. Oh, no, disgraceful.
Hello, come in.
Oh.
I'm just coming to say goodbye. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
You let yourself down.
Yes, I know, but I'd just like to say thank you for everything.
Oh, she's got more decorum than I have.
Something
Yes, I have, but the thing was, everybody was drinking the same, you know?
You know, Claire, the thing is, you've done it yourself. And you know what you did. We know what you did. And I saw you through the window.
We know
you had all
what
the
she
chances
did.
in the world.
I know.
So, but thank you for coming to say thank you, because we worked hard with you.
Mhm.
And you really had. We gave you loads of
I
chances
know you
because
did.
of what you did.
I know.
And
I
because
know.
we felt you deserved it.
Yes.
But I'm afraid...
Be
you don't
thankful
deserve
for the
it.
crumbs of our cake.
You need to go now.
Yeah.
God.
Okay.
Oh, thanks for
All right, bye-bye.
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 No cuddles? No hugs? No, like, fare thee well?
No, I'm
Good
not.
luck?
I'm so not okay.
There you go. See, this is sisterhood.
You do. You've done so well to keep this far.
I like Claire
No, you don't.
very much.
No, you don't.
And I wanted to see her go down that catwalk. And she had a chance.
Oh, dear.
And she
A
will
nice
regret
boat neck top.
for many years to come.
Nobody wants to say goodbye in a boat
That's
neck.
the saddest thing of all.
We love you so much.
It's sad, not because she's making a personal decision, but she's unwell, and you are treating her like
at last it's
a
Penny's got to be
demon.
serious. That they are here for a purpose. They are here to be turned into ladies.
All right then, girls. Good luck, yeah? Love you.
Bye. Love you too. Bye.
See ya.
Dear.
Bye. Nice one,
Oh dear. Goodly bye, Leo. Only 3 left.
She was so proud
3.
that she'd got this far, and we were all so proud, and she'd been ringing her friends and telling everyone that she was in the final, and now it's just gone like that.
Yeah.
You know, she did have her warnings.
Just can't believe it's just so quick. Just so quick, and it's like, oh God, now there's 3 of us, and you're like...
But at Eggleston Hall, there's no time for sentimentality.
No time! There's no time, girls! You've got to sow a bloomer.
Learn, burn, turn.
I don't want to be sore, poor and raw.
Hello, whose pussy is this?
On graduation day, the girls will each have to speak in public, and Kate Forrester has just 4 days to get them
Oh,
to sound
speaking
like
in public?
ladies.
What do they mean? Going,
Fingers
hello!
down.
A woman.
P, pay.
That's better. Can you feel it's coming forward? Your tongue's coming forward, the sound's coming
At
forward.
least I think I sound silly.
Mrs. Forrester.
It sounds strange.
Why? Well, of course it does. Why does it sound strange? Come on. Why
Because
does
it
sound
sounds like I'm
strange?
stretching the word.
Yes, well, of course it does, because we've said this.
Because that's what you are.
You are breaking the habit of a lifetime.
One member of Saturday's audience who will be expecting a transformation is
Tom.
Rachel's father.
Oh!
Well, I don't like her accent. It's so South London. It cuts you to the ground. My God.
So...
Rachel's father.
My God, her name is Rachel.
It cuts you to the ground. My God.
That does not sound like a working class man. Granted, I'm sure somewhere in the country there is working class men that sound like this, but he sounds like a parody of an upper class posh kind of person. And look at the door in the background. That is not a working class door. Those are the kinds of doors you see in like more vintage houses, things that have potentially farmhouses or working houses in some sort or another. I don't feel like this is a working class environment. I could be completely wrong, I might have misjudged, but I do feel like Rachel's own father being like, well, I don't like her accent, it cuts you to the ground. I feel like that comes from a different class sound than Rachel. You know what I mean?
My God. Also, I think she needs to be taught to hold her shoulders back.
Considering what she was like 4 weeks ago,
Oh dear, not
Rachel
groping the
has
penis.
come on well.
Rachel, can I take you for something?
Oh, Eddie Redmayne is here.
House weekend, she charmed one of the eligible bachelors. And he continued his pursuit at last week's dinner dance. But she's failed to impress the staff.
Why?
I've realised that you're not all evil witches. In a nice
Oh, goodness me! And you what, you thought?
Is going nowhere.
Talking to me just then, what difference was there?
Not a massive.
Absolutely none.
The nun.
How you said that, and say it again. Watch her.
Hayley, on the other hand, has begun to make real progress.
Importantly.
Oh my goodness me, what is this Rembrandt reflection? I don't think the painter is Rembrandt. Who is that one who painted Reflections? But he also like omitted himself. It's a really famous painter. How the hell am I going to find a reference to that? The human mind, it does boggle. Oh, boggle.
Life's too short to worry about sitting there with a spoon up your arse.
Life is too short to sit there worrying about having a spoon up your arse.
I tell you.
Words to live by.
But the Cockney has been working hard.
The Cockney, pronoun the
and
Cockney.
pencils in their proper places.
And at last week's dinner dance, she shone.
Seashells, she-male.
But elocution is the hardest subject.
Electrocution is
and
very
speaking in
difficult
public is a daunting prospect.
Those nose.
Those nose.
Let it come out of your mouth, not down here. Because if it comes down here, it's a nasty, ugly little twang.
I used to sound like that.
Yes, you did.
Nasty,
and
ugly is a bit
sometimes
judgmental.
you still do.
Sound awful.
Sound
awful.
We are going to sound lovely.
We are going to silent what?
The fashion show
I could be a posh woman.
Stand back, you fool!
presents another
A
set of
fashion
problems.
show, come on, girls.
So smart,
You better
come on, you've
sissy
got
that.
100 people there, 100 people there, and 50 at the end.
These women who are like teaching these ladies would die at a queer club, wouldn't they? They'd be like, serving? What is serving? I shall do no such thing.
Every single person must say, gosh, look at her.
Gosh, look at that.
Perhaps just turn to your right.
No,
and left. Just look at people.
Oh, this is the
The
debutante ball,
catwalk will only be 2 feet wide, and the girls must choreograph their movements with precision.
5.
Oh no,
6.
why is it
Okay,
so
try a full
slow?
turn now. You're 2 foot because you're off the edge.
Oh, that was a bit America's Next Top Model, wasn't it? What was it called? The Aswell twins.
The girls have a mountain to climb. They've also got a mountain to build.
What is that? What is that? I want that. What is that?
It's ketamine and MDMA.
God, you said
Is that
my
profitable?
worst nightmare.
This is what you girls will have to make.
What is that?
Now, all 3 things each. Now, I'm going to be measuring the angle of your Piers Monte.
Piers Monte! What's a Piers Monte? Well, it doesn't look like that. An assembled piece or mounted piece is a kind of decorative confectionery centerpiece in an architectural or sculptural form used for formal banquets and made of such things as confectioner's paste, also known as pâté de fouage.
That was a lie.
Nougat, marzipan. Marzipan? Okay, it actually doesn't sound that nice. I hate marzipan, so there we go.
70 degrees.
I
I
did
do
wonder why
not
it looked a
want
bit
Table
cobwebby.
Mountain. I want the Matterhorn.
Can you say that in English, please?
Yes.
Exactly what?
Table Mountain is flat. The Matterhorn is huge. So would you come with me, please? We've got to get cracking. You've only got 2 days to do it in.
2 days to make 3 cakes.
Previously, Rosemary Schrager has always demonstrated the recipes.
A demonstration.
But now, the girls are on their own.
Oh.
According to this, all I've got to do is just make little balls.
But
So
the
it is
trick to the choux bun is to dry it out.
It is a choux
Now,
pastry.
if they don't dry it out properly, it's going to collapse.
That's not what. No. That's not what that said that was on the Wikipedia. So it is a choux pastry, which means it kind of is like a profiterole tower, but just covered in like spun sugar.
It's always secrets and lies.
It's going to collapse, especially if it's this height and this degree.
But how are you meant to like...
Which, of course, I've said they must get.
Pluck.
Earning the Eggleston Hall diploma
I hate
is
messy food. I don't know what it is. It's probably my ADHD, like slipping through the veil of reality. This unruly piece of hair is also slipping through the veil of reality. Sort it out, girls. Because I hate getting my fingers sticky whilst eating. Like, I'm the kind of person that will eat pizza with a knife and fork because I hate having messy fingers.
into a marathon, and the girls must pass all
girls?
of their exams in
Oh,
order to
little choux
graduate.
pastry. A choux.
See, look, that's not right. Why
That's
does mine
not
not
right.
work?
No, it's too sloppy. Oh, Rosemary's having a woman. Oh, what's this? The part of the catwalk where you carry around a bucket of water. McDonald, oh, McDonald had a pussy. Pussy. Yeah. Oh, look, daisies.
You have 15 minutes.
You have 15 minutes to die.
Unfortunately, I haven't got an awful lot of talent left.
You can say that again, madam. This is probably copyright. I'll have to find a copyright-free clone of like jazz music that's like da 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 da.
Blush is a bit low.
Oh, Dauphinoise. Oh.
It's nice, isn't it? Nice, lumpy.
Oh no, she's curdled it. That is a shit. Yeah. It's a. That is a. Oh. A woman. They are profiterole. That's a profiterole tower, right?
I've loved being creative in here. Really loved it.
Creative?
I've loved it in the cooking sense when I can do my arty stuff. I've loved it in the floristry, and I've loved the dressmaking. I'm just in my element.
Okay, yeah. Maybe I
You
judged
can't
too
put a
soon.
price on what I've actually achieved and learned, because at the end of the
You
day,
can.
in here,
A
I know that I've
£20,000
achieved
plus
something,
convertible
regardless of whether it's written on a piece of paper. I'm coming out of here with my head held higher and a lot stronger person.
I haven't done this much for 5 weeks to go back to walking like a navvy, talking like a fishwife. I don't want that anymore.
Talking like a fishwife?
I want something different. I came in here and I knew something was missing. I've known something's been missing for years and I've never known what it is. And I think I found it.
Being a lady?
It's Friday afternoon.
I mean,
and after
like, it is quite fun to be elegant and play dress up and like be all part of the theatre. Like, that is fun, so I can understand that. But at the end of the day, it is just something you can just continually practice and pick up. I don't know though. I feel like in my life, I actually used to get really bullied at school because I would try and speak proper English, I would try and hold myself high, I would try to be a little bit elegant, and obviously as like a 9-year-old, 8-year-old boy at the time, that is kind of concerning. I mean, like, not concerning, but you stick out. Whereas now, if I decide to descend in a 5-star restaurant, granted, I think my tattoos are probably the only thing that makes me look a little bit, perhaps not part of the upper echelons of society, but I still feel like I can really, like, tap into that. I don't know what you call this. It's like this motion. It's like fluidity of femininity and power. I don't know. What would you call that? Is it that? Probably.
That's nice there. 5 long days of needlework.
5
the
long
girls
women
are finally ready
dead.
to be fitted.
Ooh. Want to come stand on my carpet? On my magic
Oh, tea. I love that neckline. Oh, that is lovely.
You look fantastic.
What is this? What is this?
I've never worn anything like this.
Do you like it?
And you've made it.
Oh, God.
You've got a
Well,
zip.
that will get emotional.
Never had that effect before. I'm teaching.
I love it. Thank you so much.
Oh.
I never thought I'd be like this.
Oh.
The day I get married, if I look in the mirror and feel half of what I felt then, I can't explain it. I never thought. It's not just making it, it's wearing it. I feel special.
Oh, that's so lovely. It's such a shame that it's part of this hateful show.
Oh, beautiful. Don't bash it.
Bam.
It's the evening before graduation day.
Right.
Good evening, girls.
Good evening.
Good evening.
The 3 finalists
Welcome
have
into
joined
my
the staff
boudoir.
to celebrate their transformation into ladies.
Oh, here they
Would you
are.
like a glass of champagne?
Yes, please.
Our extraordinary social experiment is reaching its conclusion. These girls have now stepped permanently out of one world and into another.
I've adapted to the life of the skirt. The trousers will be thrown away when I get back.
And you've got poise.
And poise. And I shall look like a lady when I go into work.
You can create miracles. You can work miracles. I'm still shocked with what I have achieved.
How are you going to feel when you see the Ladettes?
I feel sorry for
Oh my
them,
gosh,
actually,
is it going to be a
because
reunion?
They could have learnt so much more. They've missed out on so much. We are the lucky ones to still be here.
Nice! Oh, it's very appease the oppressor, though, isn't it?
Half a mile away, the unlucky ones have just been reunited at the local pub. The expelled Ladettes have been invited back to Eggleston Hall for Diploma Day to witness what they've missed out on. But they seem perfectly happy to have returned to their wicked ways.
Oh no, because again they're all around alcohol. Oh no.
A lot has happened since Tuesday till now in my own life.
Oh, she's...
I got a fuck, I got a shag, at the end of it, and I loved it, mate. When you're gagging, you gotta get sagging. Juice is flowing. Lick my pussy and my friend. We're all going to go there tomorrow and we are going to prove, especially Claire and I, because we got kicked out in the last fucking week. Me and Claire and I, darling, are going to prove that we can be ladies and we will be ladies from 9 till 6 tomorrow. Then we're going out on the lash. We're going to tear up the town.
Well, I have to say, you've come on. I mean, you're a different person when you arrived. Whereas
Is the Chelsea Flower Show?
The Chelsea Flower Show is in May.
But our finalists must be ladylike at all times, and their grooming and demeanour this evening will count towards their marks tomorrow.
They conducted themselves beautifully. And one thing that we mentioned right at the beginning, they each had 1 sip of the champagne, and then it was about 1 sip of the wine.
Well, Rachel, when she'd finished, she actually laid her knife and fork on the table. And that is awful.
Well, Rachel's not going to win then, is she? Immediately to the...
electric chair.
The way that woman was speaking, I was like, what sort of wonderful wisdom and praise is she going to bestow? Nothing. You've worn an extra chin to the occasion. Great. Love that. Thank you so much. Birds.
It's Saturday,
Eggleston.
graduation day.
Souchedouage.
In 1 hour's time, 60 girls.
Oh, Oh, Rose, how do you miss the garden?
Oh, Rose, how I do miss the garden.
5 long, hard weeks are about to come to fruition.
5 long,
and by the end of
hard
today,
women.
one of the girls will have been declared the winner.
Right.
But before the guests arrive, it's time to measure the girls' mountains.
What? What happened? Why are they on the floor?
The pièce montée are meant to stand 30 inches high at an angle of no less than 70 degrees.
But why are they...
But overnight, Michelle's shoe buns have collapsed, taking Hayley's with them.
Oh no! Disaster at the shoe pastry.
Little one in there, got a big hole there.
Oh no.
There are only minutes left before Rosemary Schrager is due to taste the gâteau.
But they've all been on the floor and
This is
manhandled.
shrinking by the minute. It's just going to deflate. It's just not working.
We're under there.
Here you go. Don't choke me. Yeah, hold on.
Oh dear. Oh, we do have a love, damn, you gotta be mad to work here. Oh, they're not gonna like that. All expelled. Oh no, oh no. Rosemary's gonna be like, how dare you have fun? Oh dear. Well, I suppose they are having fun. Rosemary's gonna hate this. How dare you? Expelled. I don't want to go anywhere near any of this food.
What is going on, Hayley?
Michelle and I, our towers collapsed. I think one of them...
No, it's not the collapse, it's your face.
What's on my face?
What's on your face?
I'm so sorry, Mrs. Schrager.
Listen to me, Sam. Will you please get yourself sorted out, hurry up and out. Now. Go and wash your hands immediately, Hayley. And have you seen yourself in the mirror?
No, I don't really want to.
My worst nightmare has been covered in chocolate and cream, but there we go.
Shut your pie just now.
Even though the exam has turned into a farce, Rosemary Schrager is determined to uphold the standards of Eggleston Hall.
23.
Oh, dead.
19.
Oh, dead. Oh, I wouldn't taste it after all that caper.
Ah. Okay. It's terrible. I'm not even judging it. It's naught. I mean, that is rubbish. She couldn't serve that.
Rachel's bungled Sashatort has put her in 3rd place.
Oh dear, dead.
But in the flower exam, it's Michelle who's let herself down.
Right, why is that?
Why do we have this solitary red rose?
Because it stands out.
I see. And these 3 great big blobs up here?
Can't answer that one. I just felt I wanted to go pink.
Yes. You've chosen what you thought were pretty. And that's what it's about, isn't it?
So?
Hayley.
Is that good or bad? Like, what? This woman is insufferable.
Red and white.
And white?
Are not colours to put together.
Why?
It's a sign of death.
Oh, dear.
She's dead.
Well, perhaps one should have said that at the beginning of this show.
It's an inauspicious...
It just goes to show that they haven't actually given them any education in what they're doing. They're just kind of like, go on, off you go. You do all that, and we'll see if you fail. It is a test.
Auspicious start to the day.
Volume.
But it's soon overshadowed by the challenge ahead.
Yes.
I feel sick. I just want to throw up.
Oh, no.
Oh,
the girls have got just half an hour until the fashion show begins.
Wait, what? Why?
God.
No, it's not. Come on. Come on.
Oh, goodness me, this has taken a turn. It's gone from death
Already
to there
the
will be
guests are
death.
beginning to arrive.
Oh, hello. And the minibus.
And Jessica and Claire have made...
Oh, look, the girl band is here.
Just because I can down a pint in 7 seconds
doesn't make you
doesn't
any less
make
of
me
a lady.
any less, less of a lady. So I thought I'm going to wear my bridesmaid dress
Yeah, you do that.
to the wedding, and you know, show to them
that we can be ladies. I got fucking kicked out on Sunday, man. That's 1 week off being a lady.
1
I'm
week.
supposed to put mascara on, I can't stop shaking.
Shake. Shaky
There's
pussy.
20 minutes to go. I've not put hardly any of my makeup on. I am shaking like a leaf.
Oh.
Worrying about falling over. I've still got to back comb my hair.
Nervous.
I haven't seen any of my family or friends for such a long time, and I'm just so nervous.
I actually would be petrified if I had to walk a runway that was that slow. It's very like, look at me. Softly look over this way. Oh, softly look over that way. Like, no, we need to be fierce, we need to be quick, we need to be on the game.
See, if my dad weren't here, I'd be fine. The minute you mention my dad and he start crying.
Oh dear. It's because you want someone to be proud of you.
Can't cry already.
Oh. And he's like, she does have an awful accent. Oh, I hate her. Oh, look.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my great pleasure to welcome you all to Eccleston Hall Diploma Day.
Diploma.
This has been a 5-week diploma course of the highest standard, which has been grueling. Absolutely grueling.
Roulage. A roulade.
It's too much stress. It's just unbelievable.
I can
I've all been
imagine.
sick today.
Don't be
Stomach's
sick in your
going.
corsage.
The walking I'm absolutely dreading because they want us to do a full turn and I know I'm just going to go so on my arse.
Oh no. Oh, she looks really
But
nice.
potentially the biggest embarrassment of all is speaking in public.
That corset is rather loose.
Last night I really felt quite comfortable with my speech. It was all in my head. I was thinking, great. This morning, it's like, where's it gone? I need to really pick it up from the back or deep down somewhere and try and bring it to the front. So actually
Sometimes it
comes
just
out my
doesn't
mouth.
happen on the
Why
day,
not,
does
Nick?
it, girls?
In front of all these people. And I'm just going to go,
cake.
Welcome to our diploma fashion show.
The finishing
Welcome
school
to
is
the
ready to
debutante's
reveal
ball.
the finished product. For the first time since Eggleston Hall reopened, Rachel's father, Hayley's mother, and Michelle's are about to behold their daughter's transformation from Ladettes to ladies.
Ladouage.
So
Oh, here we
we'll
go.
start away with our show, and I
Quiet.
hope you enjoy this morning.
Shh, quiet
it's
down.
going to be okay. Let me tell.
Oh, she's got a beehive, a hive of bees. Oh, here we go.
Here's Michelle.
There she is. Oh, was that mumsy? Mumswage.
Now, the shape that Michelle has chosen accentuates her fantastic hourglass figure.
Oh, she's going quickly. It's rather swift.
Look at that wall. Look at that wall.
It's all worth it.
Was that
It
it?
is all worth it.
Pale pink satin.
Oh no, is this bikini? Sorry, what?
Now, our final scene, the ball gown.
Why was Rachel in like a satin bikini, a satin like underwear bikini? Like what? Sorry, is this like meant to be like pageantry? As in like you get a ball gown, a daytime tweed, and an evening chiffon? I'm so confused. Okay, I hope Jess and Claire do some like rambunctious behaviour and they storm the stage. Oh yes. Oh, woman. She pulled up slightly. Oh, that is a nice colour. I can't believe she made that. Could have been steamed.
And now, Hayley.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, it's the same cut. I guess they are teaching them how to do like a dress though, aren't they? From scratch, so make it straightforward. Oh no! Oh! A slightly different... Whoa! Sabotage! Slightly different neck styles. That's a camisole, isn't
All they need is a very nice young man to take them out for the evening now.
And here are those men. Oh, it's like Quality Street.
Thank you, girl.
Oh, look. She's going to cream. Oh, a little bit of
The families
choreography.
have witnessed an extraordinary transformation. But now it's time to see if their daughters sound like ladies.
Right, time for the eulogy.
My initial reason for coming here was I wanted to learn how to eat properly with a knife and fork in a restaurant.
The girls must speak for at least 4 minutes, and they will be judged on their content and elocution.
4 minutes? The teachers, formerly known to me as the witches, all their criticisms actually turned out to be the biggest inspiration for me here at Eggleston Hall.
4-minute speeches? I don't want to live.
And I wish all you girls could have stayed
dressed like the Matrix.
for the full 5 weeks. Your opinions, I hope, would have changed. And Claire, I'd have loved you to have lasted the week. We really missed you.
Aww.
A change of dress was one of the hardest things for me. I lived in trousers, I socialised in trousers. But this dress I made myself. And Mrs. Smith, you know what this means to me.
Aww.
This experience
yes, I do.
has taught me so much. Most of all, it's taught me adaptability and above all else, self-worth.
Oh.
I arrived 5 weeks ago at Eggleston Hall, a Ladette. I leave a lady.
I kind of want Michelle to win.
What do you think?
Oh, look, immediate sobbing. Oh. Oh, it is nice when we come to an ending of something. It's like,
Between the ages of 7 and 21, I was bullied. I never did really concentrate at school. My life was overcome with fear. I never did pass any exams. But from nowhere came Eggleston Hall Finishing School. Although there have been some tough challenges, I will be able to take away some life skills. Regardless of whether you can cook, sew, arrange flowers,
look at that backdrop. Oh.
I believe that a true lady is caring, kind,
and has a
takes
cock.
The time to listen. Some people have questioned, have I lost my personality? Well, I came in here with a smile. I shall leave with a smile.
Oh yeah, they criticised her for being too giggly, didn't they? I thought that was a little bit wooden, but like, when is not a speech, to be honest, if you've never given them? Like, public speaking can be really difficult.
Sit down!
Oh my goodness, in the gazebo!
It's been mad.
So you've got Rachel with 39.
I think Michelle should win.
Hayley with 41.
Meanwhile, the judges have retired to add up the marks.
And Michelle with 44.
Well, that's very interesting. That is really close.
Very.
Amazingly close.
But the exam results alone will not be decisive.
Oh.
The teachers must each choose a preferred candidate, and the first prize will go to whoever gets the majority vote.
Oh!
Rachel has limitations, hasn't she? And she's never going to grow on in the way we want her to become
I don't
a
like this
lady.
angle. I'm getting a bit dizzy with this camera.
Rachel has never been taken seriously by the staff.
No, she hasn't.
Although her flower arrangement was praised, her juvenile antics continue to let her down.
21? She's 21 years old. She's 22. 21 or 22.
There is a lot of room for improvement with Rachel.
She hasn't got self-discipline. I think she's got a long way to go.
Now, ladies, we're left with something that's terribly difficult, and I'm afraid...
This is so difficult.
Oh, I hope it's
I
Michelle.
think Michelle should win. Because I think from Ladette to Lady, we have seen the greatest transformation in Michelle.
Yes!
My vote would have to come down to Hayley because of my subject, and I feel that Michelle is still having to think very hard all the time, whereas with Hayley, it's beginning to come naturally.
And that's tea.
Still, Hayley is a little bit...
Giggly.
She's still a little bit giggly. We've got a lot of the giggles out of her because she was unbelievable.
I would most
Why
definitely
crush someone's
go
giggle?
on the performance I saw last night by Hayley, by her attitude on the catwalk today. I am definitely voting for Hayley.
I'm afraid I'm a Michelle girl.
Yes.
We've got two people very firmly for Hayley, two people very firmly for Michelle.
Oh,
hell's bells. This
down
is the hardest thing I've ever
to
done.
Rosemary.
Because I think they both deserve it. I really do.
She gets to choose who gets a car, basically.
I think they both have. I think they have both. The transition on both of them has been enormous.
After 5 weeks at Eggleston Hall, the gas fitter looks positively regal.
The gas
but old
fitter.
habits die hard.
Oh.
You're not going to like this. I think I'm going to go for Michelle.
Okay.
You know why? Because I think she will...
What a weird way to announce it. Why haven't they made it like a big thing at the end where we all go, yes, Michelle?
Yeah.
She's never Hayley now.
What?
I sure do.
Hayley was Hayley.
Yeah.
She's never Hayley now.
I don't know what she's never
5
Hayley
weeks
now.
ago, Hayley had never worn high shoes.
Hayley. Never
Today,
Hayley.
she was poised on the catwalk, and
Poisoned.
her elocution
She was poisoned
remarkable.
on the catwalk.
Eggleston Hall
Eggles.
Finishing School.
Squirt. Squirt her.
But she's still prone to the giggles, and she lacks composure.
Right, so therefore electric chair.
May I say, can I just say one thing?
Say something to
Who
me.
cried this morning? Who lost it? A lady has to be on duty 24 hours a day.
No,
Some of my best
I
friends
bet
are
some
ladies.
of
They
you
to be
have
on duty
sobbed behind
24
closed
hours a
doors.
day. How can you manage to go to a huge event?
No, my last word is Hayley.
She pulled
That's
it together and she
I don't
came
want to
out
say it.
and
My
she
word
did
is
it.
Hayley, sorry.
You just changed your mind.
No, my last word is Hayley's making it.
Okay.
I mean, Michelle, I just said it wrong.
What's your last
I mean, Michelle, no, I said Michelle, no, I said Michelle.
What's your
Oh, I can't put it, I want to go now.
This isn't very ladylike behaviour, is it? Right, it should be Michelle. Michelle. I think it should be Michelle. Right, here we
This
go.
afternoon
Quiet,
has
everyone.
been well, it has been so difficult. I know my teachers behind me will agree.
No.
But a decision has to be made,
No.
and I have to do as they do in Miss World and say, third position is Rachel.
Yay! Well done, Rachel. Dressed as the purple one from Quality Street. Why am I clapping? What is this? I shouldn't be happy about. What is this? This has been a horrible experience. Oh, it's ridiculous. Oh, TV, it
Now
does
we
sink its
come
teeth in.
to second place, and I have
Right.
to say that this was so close. And in second place today is Michelle, Mimi.
Oh, robbed! Michelle was robbed! Oh, but Hayley, cake. Okay, all right. Hayley won a car. Oh.
This is a pearl necklace for you. There we go.
Don't say pearl necklace, Rosemary.
Well done.
Boudoir. Is that ladylike clapping, Rosemary?
Well, first place is Hayley.
Hayley, dressed as a lemon top from Redcar. Okay. Well, she's won a car. I guess that's kind of cool, isn't it?
And second.
Does she know she's won a car? Ladette,
I really didn't think I would have to come and stand here again today. I just want to say a big thanks to all the teachers. And we are
Giggly
all
giggles.
winners,
Oh.
And we have our diplomas. And one final point. I know many people will be proud. And we'll be going out as Hayley, not Ailey.
Oh, she's distraught, that woman. She's like, no, I can't do this. Oh, another
We
buffet.
reopened
Rich
Eggleston
people love
Hall
their
as a
buffets,
radical
don't they?
solution to a very modern problem.
I hate
Would its
buffets.
old-fashioned values still have a place in today's world?
No.
In one case, the result is questionable.
I'm quite pleased that I didn't win, just so I can just speak normally again.
You speak
Through.
But for Michelle and Hayley, it has been a resounding success.
I'm just so proud of her. You know, she deserves it. She's a lovely girl. She
Lovely
really is.
girl.
You know, my best
Shame
friend.
about the hair. Lovely girl.
Yeah.
Stop me crying,
Good luck. All the best.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Oh, there's lots of kissing. Are we off to get drunk at the pub, girls? Voddies for everyone. I don't think I'd break down in tears about Rosemary.
You're very special. You know that, don't you? Thank you for everything.
Oh.
An honour.
Oh, it really meant a lot to Michelle, didn't it? I really wanted Michelle to win. She really tried.
Big star. We take care.
Thank you so much. All of you. Thank you.
All right, darling?
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, with the orchestra.
Thank you so
Did she go for the lips then? Okay. Here she is, your Queen of the Damned. Belial. Oh look, sobbing, all of them. I thought you were all witches. I'm melting. Oh, there you go. You've won this bright red vehicle. Don't do any vehicular maths.
Look how beautifully she got into the car, Jean.
How can you see from there? Oh, she's off, girls, with a full tank, off to the Ules. Oh, careful of that bump. Dead. Imagine if that was a stunt double. Oh, she's just leaving! Oh, bye! Like waking up from a fever dream, just driving away from the castle, and that's it. Oh my god, my loves. I've got some thoughts for you. Okay, first of all, what the absolute fuck was that? Sure, this episode I think was kind of a little bit easier to watch than some of the other episodes we have seen. Again though, for some reason they decided to put them in a heavily alcohol influenced environment. It's just so unnecessary in my mind for them to have been involved, every aspect of the way. There was this test of will they all get drunk and be problems? And I realised that they kind of came into this process under that sort of guise. But this isn't a rehab centre. None of these people are trained in problem substances. They're all just
will you put on the corsage and be a woman? How dare you?
It's trying to shame people out of the way they've been for years, I guess. And I don't feel like that happens in any sort of rehabilitation aspect. But I will say, I did really want Michelle to win. I did think that she was the most deserving. She seemed like she put the most effort in. I am really surprised, though, that they didn't get any telling off about their profiterole stacks at the end, because I honestly was a bit oh no, we're going to get a triple eviction. In my mind, them being all silly and getting everything on their face and destroying their cakes is almost a little bit more taboo than what Claire did when she was I've given my number a bit drunkly to a man, but I don't know. That's just me. I don't know. That's just me. I don't know. Well, my lovelies, that's it. We've come to the end of another series here on the Chanel. I don't know how I feel about doing a Where Are They Now for this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find a lot of information on these people because this show wasn't hugely publicised. However, I do want to continue with this series. I think we will take a little bit of a break so that we can watch some other stuff here on the Chanel because I've got a huge list of things to go through, my lovelies. But let me know what you think about what we've seen throughout this entire series and throughout today's episode, because I am very interested in what you think. And, you know, do you want me to do season 2? Shall I do season 2? It's quite a lot, isn't it? And with that, my lovelies, it's time for the Patreons. You can see yourselves scrolling past on the screen here. Yes, you can. And as always, I want to say a massive thank you to my top tier Patreons. Orcos Emoji, Beebles32, Shell Herman, Christy Crownover, Christina Kyle, ContraPoints, Danielle, Elizabeth Stone, Emily Worsham, Eric Castillo, Finn Dunham, Jen Martin, Caitlin Wright, Larry Lane, Laura Jane, Les Banana, Lizette Cares, Min Mintier, Mariah Sherman, Ms. Kiss, Novembrix, Paolo Rivera, Rubix.co, Ryan Vita, Slampire Queen, Steffutech, The Chaos Collective, Vicky Walsh, Victoria Corella, and Zoe Sevier. And you know what, my lovelies? I'm gonna leave it on the note of If you feel like you are slightly out of control of an aspect of your life, you are more than entitled to avoid situations that may infringe upon your ability to have control. You're more than entitled to say, no, I'm not going to go there and do all that because I feel like it is the wrong decision for me right now. And with that, I will see you in the next one. Yes.